fighting with the scalpers, trying to get the game before the scalper takes it out the cart. It's over. And the reason I'm saying it looks like it's over is because I went into Best Buy. They had PlayStation 5s galore available inside the store. I went to GameStop today. They have PlayStation 5s available bundle pack with God of War Ragnarok. You can go on Best Buy online and they are available, and there's no scalpers. You can just easily put it in your cart, no questions asked. What a war we went through in 2020 when the game first came out, when this console came out. He was excited, but little did we know that it was going to be extremely hard to get the PlayStation 5. Now, I didn't get the PlayStation 5 the initial drop. Late 2020, I finally got my PlayStation 5. I was fighting a scalper online. I don't know what was going on. I was putting it in the cart. It was taking it back out my cart, putting it back. It was a struggle, a fight to the finish, back and forth. Give me that back. No, take it away. Give it. I was fighting some type of robot bot dude, and he would just I don't. But eventually, I finally got the PlayStation 5. And now you too, if you don't have the PlayStation 5 yet and you want the PlayStation 5, you can get it. You can easily walk into a retailer and capture this elusive item. Did the scalpers give up? No, the scalpers, I don't know if the scalpers gave up or not, but trust me, from all my older subscribers, and shout out to my new subscribers, my older subscribers know I used to make videos about the scalper crisis when it first was going down. And a lot of scalpers reached out to me and was telling me how they did their thing. And they said, a lot of them told me they made a ton of money. And a lot of people was messaging me too and saying they went on ahead and bought from a scalper. But it was if you really wanted it, it was no choice. You could barely find it. A lot of people was camping out. You know the camp outs. It was camping out at GameStop, camping out at Best Buy. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S was extremely hard. There was so much hype around this system, or deservingly so, that we was willing to go great lengths, spend extra amount of money for this thing. So hey, we had to do what we had to do. It subsided. The scalpers, I don't know if they're still scalping, but it's kind of like, I don't know, they don't seem as aggressive at all now. And I did read an article back in beginning of 2021, and it seems so long ago because when I read this article, the article said, and I wish I could find it, I can't find it anymore. It said PlayStation 5s will most likely be stabilized. You can easily get one in 2023. And I read this in 2021 early, so I was like, oh my gosh. So we're going to be waiting that long because they had computer chip shortages. They didn't have the parts to make the game. They didn't have this part, that part, the computer chips. It was like, are you freaking kidding me? So now in 2023, that article appears to be right. The game is is everywhere now for stabilization for the PlayStation 5. Now scalpers, scalpers are not going anywhere. They're probably still scalping, but it's scalping other items now, I believe. So, by the way, the PlayStation 5 Pro allegedly is supposed to come out this year or next year or the end of this year or sometime or the middle of this year. And the supposedly rumored PlayStation 5 Slim or new design or whatever is coming out. So the scalpers may be turning their eye. I hope not. But who knows? They may be looking in another direction. There's a new chick in town that they're trying to holler at. So I don't know, but y'all better, if y'all want to, because I might want to get the PlayStation Pro, you best believe the scalpers are scratching their, rubbing their hands, and we're going to be scratching our heads trying to figure out, okay, but who knows? And now I wonder, will they be scalping? Hopefully not, cross our fingers, but would it be scalping the new VR PlayStation 2, the VR 2 for the PlayStation 5? That's coming out, I believe, next month, if I'm not mistaken, of this year, February. If you haven't pre-ordered it, I don't know if they have any in stock, but scalpers could be looking at that. And you have to have a PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken here too, if I'm not, you got to have a PlayStation 5 in order to play the VR2. And that's new technology. That thing is, I haven't pre-ordered mine yet. I don't know what took me so long, but I need to go see if they have some available. Because the other things more now, the newer gadgets now could be having this eye of the scalpers. So you better jump on it. And I'm speaking to myself too. But far as the PlayStation 5, it's in the stores, it's everywhere. Now this Xbox Series X, Xbox Series, it still seemed like that is still elusive, even though in the beginning, and probably still so now, everybody mostly wanted the PlayStation 5. But the Xbox Series X is the one that's kind of still hard to find, more elusive now. And the Xbox Series S is everywhere too. You can find that everywhere though. That's like the PlayStation 5. You can find it in the stores here, there. So it's awesome time to be a gamer. And this is just in time for when I believe this year is going to be the year. This year and beyond is going to be the year where we're going to start seeing the cream of the crop next gen graphics. Now we have been seeing a lot of next gen graphics with a lot of games. Don't get me wrong, but I thought we're going to start seeing a huge majority of the games, I believe, coming out straight up next gen. I think we're phasing out of the cross gen cycle where games for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, they're going to start, I believe, making their strictly PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X compatible games and Switch compatible games. And no more cross gen. You know, we're getting about that time. If you haven't got a PlayStation 5, go get it if you want it. And hey, there's no, you know, if it was to 2020 or 2021, I would say go get it now because it's in stock. But the way it's looking now, if you don't want it, just relax. You know, take your time, get it when you want to get it when you're ready. There's no rush because there's plenty in stock right now, from what I've seen. In my town, in my state, now it could be wrong for other states and towns, but in my state, in my town, I've been to multiple retailers and they have them everywhere. All they're saying is they got a lot of them have a piece of paper on the window where they display the games, and they'll just say, "Oh, let us know when you want this PlayStation 5." It's not kind of like the regular consoles, like in display. They kind of gotta, I guess, go in the back and go get it in the back room and go get it. Which is smart too, because, well, you know, people won't be just, well, I don't know the strategy, but with that, but anyway, yeah, wow, that was awesome, man. It was crazy. What a war. But a lot of us had to fight that war trying to get the bots. A lot of us camped out, like I said, toe to toe with bots. A lot of YouTubers even had dedicated channels with online retail sites of constantly refreshing to show when the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X will be in stock. It was just channels, YouTube channels that will constantly just show Best Buy refreshing to see when it be in stock. That was unbelievable. And that's actually how I got my PlayStation 5. Watching those channels. It was late one night. I had to wait. I was woke up in the middle of the night. I had to use the restroom, and I said, let me just check this this guy this YouTube guy that's talking about the PlayStation 5 and see what it's gonna upload. And I don't know, must have been fate. He said, guys, it was late in the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. He was like, guys, go get your PlayStation 5. They're available. I was like, I had to wipe my eyes. I was like, whoa. Got my iPad and went toe to toe with a bot. I have a PlayStation 5 right here. Well, anyway, I'm Wacky Cat. Scalpers, I know y'all plotting. I know y'all planning. I don't know which item you're going to scalp next. But, you know, guys, be prepared to get your fingers ready for the new items coming out. The new consoles, the new gear, whatever. Because you never know. The scalpers, I believe, they're not going anywhere. Well, anyway, I'm Wacky Cat. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'm out.